So every time I make a video about the dadgum electricity car, my subscriber count drops. I guess a lot of people don't like electric cars for lots of good reasons, but also for lots of not so good reasons. I want to talk about just one of them reasons. One of the more popular reasons. I seem to see this comment a lot. Why would I want a car that I have to charge for 6 hours when I can go to a gas station and fill up my vehicle in 5 minutes? Okay, well, let's get into that. I don't go to a gas station at all, so 5 minutes is too long. It takes me 5 seconds to fill this thing up. This is how easy it is. It's charged. I've been driving for over 40 years, and for most of that time, I've been driving gas vehicles. I probably have over 25 gas vehicles here. Some are diesel. I have some diesel, some gas, and even actually one that's propane. Only one electric car. But I think that kind of makes me an expert on electric cars. So I'm going to give you my opinion, my unbiased opinion, and I'll tell you how things work for me when it comes to going to gas stations and going to charging stations. First off, I don't go to charging stations. I charge it at home. So for me, the fact that I can charge it at home makes it worth having one. If I couldn't charge at home, I probably wouldn't have one. Actually, I definitely wouldn't have one. Some of you'll know before I had this, I drove a small Toyota Tacoma, 3.4 liter V6. Living out here in rural BC, you kind of have to have a four-wheel drive. So the Toyota was one of the smaller four-wheel drives I could drive. This is four-wheel drive as well. It's all-wheel drive. It actually drives better than the Toyota, but we won't get into that. I want to just talk about the gas station thing because that's one of the more popular comments. I have stopped at the chargers twice when I first bought the car, but it didn't take me long to realize I didn't even have to stop at those chargers. I was paranoid because I didn't know nothing about the car. Now that I figured the car out, I'd never have to stop at a charger. And if I do, it's not 6 hours. I could put 200-mile charge in this car in about 20 minutes. If I happen to be going 500 miles one day, which that never happens, I would have to stop for 20 minutes. And then again, even if you're driving a gas car and you have to go 500 miles, you're not going to stop and go to the bathroom or get a hamburger. By the time you go to the bathroom, get a hamburger and eat it, it's charged. So charging's not an issue. Never will be for me. Because I live rural, gas stations, they close mighty early around here. And they're far away. If it's past 9 o'clock at night in the summer, that would be a 40-minute each way to a gas station that's open. Winter hours, gas stations close at around 6 here, 6 p.m. So half of the year, you can only get gas during the day. Well, that Toyota takes about like $70 to fill it. I drive over 200 kilometers a day, which means I have to fill it every day because of the distance that I am from the gas station and the times that the gas stations close. So filling it up every day, let's say a conservative 5 minutes each time. That's if there's no lineup or anything, so 5 minutes. Well, that's 6 days a week. That's 30 minutes pumping gas per week, which is 2 hours per month, which is 24 hours per year. So that's like 3 8-hour days standing there pumping gas. With this, Let's just say I want to go on a long trip. I want to go 500 miles. Well, then it's 20 minutes. If I do that long trip once a year, or let's say I do that long trip 3 times a year and I have to stop at a charger 3 times in a year, well, that's 1 hour. Way less time. And I'm not outside pumping gas in the cold or the blasting heat. One disadvantage is the dead bugs. So every 2 days, I have to get rid of the dead bugs. I'm not going to do a real good job because it's hot out here. So the pressure washer just lives there, plugged in all the time. Done. Self-driving. This is only half of the drive because the other half I do at night, but this 200-kilometer drive, it's all different types of conditions, from highways, going through cities, mountain roads, and like this here, it's kind of farmland here. I wonder if it's for rent. Now I'm going to leave you with just a little bit of food for thought. Do you ever wonder, when you go to the gas station, how many people have touched that pump that day before you? Where their fingers have been? How many of them were nose miners? Or have they picked something worse? Just something to think about next time you get gas.